Hi, everybody. We wanted to welcome you to our first virtual Sunday school, and we thought we would bring it to you over Facebook since we can't meet in person. Every week, we thought we'd do a prayer and one of the stories from the Bible, and then some activities that you can do at home with your family. And this week, we are going to do the story of creation and Adam and Eve, which is a very important story. And it's about God creating the world and Adam and Eve, and then Adam and Eve having the very important job of naming all the creatures and then also taking care of God's creation, which we should also be doing. We'll start with a prayer. Dear God, thank you for making the world. Thank you for making butterflies and trees and tigers and me. I love you, God. Amen. All right, first book. Creation. Before God created the world, there was nothing at all except God. On the first day of creation, the wind of God blew, whish, whoosh, swoosh, and God said, "Let there be light." Crackle, boom, bang! There was light, and God saw that the light was good. Then split! God divided the light and the darkness into day and night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a sky, pillow, billow, puff." There was a sky, and God saw that the sky was good. On the third day, God said, "Let there be water and dry land, drip, drop, kerplunk." There was water, crackle, crunch, snap. There was dry land, and God saw that the world and land were good, and water were good. Then God said, "Let there be plants and trees, rumble, rustle, pop." There were plants and trees, and they were good. And on the fourth day, God said, "Let there be a sun and a moon and stars, glimmer, shimmer, shine." There was a sun and a moon and thousands of stars, and God saw that the sun and the moon and the stars were good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let there be sea animals that swim and the birds that fly, wiggle, splish, splash." There were sea animals, flutter, putter, tweet. There were birds, and God saw that the sea animals and birds were good. On the sixth day, God said, "Let there be animals of every kind on the earth. Growl, prowl, snort." There were animals with fur, skitter, scatter, creep. There were bugs, slither, slinks, hop. There were reptiles. And God saw that the animals and bugs and reptiles were good. And then God said, "Let there be people on the earth. Blink, wink, hiccup." There were people on the earth, and God saw that the people were very good. And on the seventh day, God said, "It is time to rest." Whew, whew. God and all of creation rested. So go outside into God's creation, look around, and God made it all. Say a prayer thanking God for all of creation. Now it's the story of Adam and Eve. After creating the whole world, God looked around and was very happy. It was an incredible world filled with wonderful animals, plants, and included two very special people, a man and a woman. God made a beautiful place for the man and woman to live, an amazing garden. God named the man Adam and the woman Eve. And God said to Adam and Eve, "I need someone to help me take care of this amazing world. Will you help me?" Adam and Eve said, "Sure, we'd love to help you, God." Adam and Eve were happy to care for God's beautiful world. All around them was incredible creation. Together they walked around the garden amazed with what they saw. There were tall trees and short trees, fat trees and skinny trees. "Wow, Eve," Adam said, "look at this. There are flowers of every size and color." "Amazing," Eve said to Adam. "It's all so beautiful." There were still quiet blue pools and rustling breeze and blue throughout the garden. Everywhere they looked, they saw an amazing world. When she looked at all the animals God placed in the garden, the ones that fluttered through the sky, the ones that wiggled and squirmed across the ground, and the ones that frolicked and played across the land, Eve said, "It's going to be hard to keep track of them all." "Don't worry, Eve," Adam said. "God asked me to give all the animals names to help us keep track and take care of them all. This is toucan and chickadee and monkey and squirrel. This tall creature is called giraffe. This silly one with a long nose, she'll be an elephant. And this one who wags his tail will be dog." Adam said, "Look, how he follows me wherever I go. God watched over Adam and Eve as Adam shared all the names of the animals while they played with them. In the garden, God was happy to see Adam and Eve were taking such good care of everything in creation. What are some of your favorite things that God created? And ask your family members what their favorite things are and see how many of them are the same. I'm glad you could join with that story with me. Some activities you can do with your family that would go along with the story. You could create a craft by using crayons and stickers and markers and paper and make your own garden. You could see what kind of flowers and trees and animals that you can create, and if you have any interesting names for them. You can also make a collage, find pictures, and cut them out of people who are caring for other people and for animals in the world. And you can also feed God's creation. So you can make your own bird feeder and put that outside, especially since it's getting colder outside. The birds will definitely like that. Or you could ask your family to see if you can collect food to give to the food pantry. All those are really fun, great ideas. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you next week. I hope you tune in. Bye.